Jen, at the moment you're in a 30th anniversary production, touring musical production no less, of The War of the Worlds. What's the part that you play, and tell us about it?
Basically, War of the Worlds is based on the H.G. Wells novel, and it's about aliens invading, and the Martians invade, and it's basically the fight. I play the part of Beth, who's the parson's wife, and the main song for me and my husband is The Spirit of Man, and it's basically about good versus evil. Our start rehearsals on Wednesday, and this tour kicks off the 6th of June in Dublin. So now I haven't started rehearsals or the actual tour yet, so I'm still very nervous.
Now, did you grow up with it like many people did with the Jeff Wayne?
I didn't actually grow up with it. My dad was a fan. He had the soundtrack, so I grew up with the soundtrack, but I'd never been to see it or anything like that.
What do you feel about it? Because I mean, it was written in 1898. Do you think it still stands the test of time? Because it was one of the first ever science fiction books ever written by H.G. Wells.
Yeah, definitely. It's got such a huge following, and also, the dates that we put on for the tour, they sold out, so we've had to put many second dates in for the tour, which is at this current climate, it's quite impressive. And also, because Jeff keeps on changing things to the show, it's never the same, so you get a lot of people who've been to see it before coming back to see it again.
Okay, and am I right in thinking it does call at the O2?
It does, 2 dates at the O2. It will be daunting, but it's another kind of box to tick on my list, and it's something that I'm extremely excited about.
Well, anybody who knows anything about you knows that you're not just the pretty face, that you can dance, act, sing. I mean, when did you start doing all of those things?
I started dancing at the age of 3, and it was just a love that I had, and I kind of went on from there, went to dance class, started doing competitions. I was a world international ballet champion at the age of 9 until I was 16, so it was something that I was extremely passionate about and very dedicated to. Started to train with the Royal Ballet School, and it kind of went from there really. So dancing has always been a part of my life since I've been able to practically walk, really.
Because you were in Brookside for 5 years.
Yeah.
Do you still think it's sad that it was closed down for good?
I don't. I think it run its course, because it kind of, the channel took over, and it kind of, the storylines became a bit far-fetched, and it started to become, people didn't believe it, and I just think it was going slightly downhill, and people were starting to it was starting to lose viewers, and I think it stopped when when it should really, and I'd love to see it start again. And I just think it's such a fantastic show and such a huge part of Liverpool that it is a shame that it's finished.
Would you consider going in any other soaps, do you think?
I've been off loads of soaps. I just think when you've had such a a long time in a soap, like 6 years, and it was from such a young age, so it was kind of me, God, such a big chunk of my life really, and I just think I've done that now, yeah. So.
Because of course you've been to Hollywood, Brookside to Hollywood. You did the screen version of The Phantom of the Opera, didn't you, in 2004. You were starring alongside Gerard Butler, who's like a massive star now. What was he like?
Gerard Butler was absolutely lovely. He was a gentleman. Yeah, he was extremely polite, very hard working, and he deserves all the success that he's achieved really. And he was such a pleasure to be around.
And did you enjoy that experience? Because that was like your first massive big movie, wasn't it?
Oh, it was amazing. It was just a totally different experience, and working with such fantastic people, it was just an honour really.